Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I am M.K.JABBEEN. Today, giving you the knowledge about the program for string operations like finding the string length, find and comparing the string and string concatenation. Okay, first let us go through the program, then we will execute it and then go for tracing. This is for VTU, BE, CBCS, first or second sem, CPL students. Okay, now let us go through the program. First section header files will come. First header file is a standard input output header file which stores the input and output functions. Then string.h, which contains all the what we need for string operations, and here C type, and then standard library header file. Okay, first we have to declare the variables and constants whatever we are using in the below program. I have taken integer type of numbers for representing the length of the string. Then integer output, integer type of output to compare the string 1 and string 2. And void, uh, it is nothing but null, concat string 1 and string 2. Here in the string length we are finding the length of the string, and in the string comparison two strings we need to compare which is greater, which is lengthy and which is shorter string among string 1 and string 2. And then string concat means we are appending the second string to the first string. Okay, now let us see how these operations will be happened. First, main part of the program begins with open curly brace, then char of character type are the strings. That is, string means a single dimensional array of characters. Okay, string 1 taking will take 100 characters here in this program. String 200 characters, str only string 100 characters. Then integer type of result will be there, result comma option. Option means in which case we are using the option, that is first option for string length, string comparison, next string concatenation, next, like that three options we are taking in the switch case below. Okay, here print of cases. Here first case is finding the length of the string, second case is finding the string comparison, and third case we are using for string concatenation in the switch case below, switch statement below. Okay, fourth is to quit. Okay, enter your choice. This line will be appeared on the output screen. We have to enter one of these options to get a respective result, and then this whatever we enter option, scanf statement will read it and use it for operating. Okay, now the switch case statements start here for different options. Case 1 is here length of the string. For finding the length of the string, we have to first enter the string. This line will appear on the output screen. Then we have to enter a string, it reads it. Percentage s we are using for string, we use percentage s. Result will be length of the string. Okay, now printf length of the string comma result. Okay, press any key in the keyboard, like we press enter, and this will stop calculating the length of the string after giving the result, and we will go for next case. Case second is we have to enter first string and then second string. Scanf function statement reads these two strings, and result is comparison of string 1 comma string 2. If result is equal to 0, on comparing the two both the strings, the both the strings are same. If the result is greater than 0, then first string is greater than second string. While tracing, I will show you. Else, if result is lesser than 0, then string 1 is less than string 2. Okay, then press any key, that is press enter to quit the um, comparison of the string. Okay, and we get back to the program. Then for third case again, it will we will go for output, compile and execute. Then we have to enter third option here for string concatenation. For string concatenation, we have to enter first string. Scanf function reads the first string. Second string we have to enter. Scanf function reads the second string. Then concatenation of string 1 and string 2 will happen. Then the result will be displayed using this. Okay, then press any key, press enter to quit this operation. If we enter other than these three cases, then this invalid input case will appear. Okay, this is the default statement. We have to enter only three cases, 1 2 3. If you enter 4, it will be error. Okay, now let us see the string comparison function. Here we have to enter two strings, string 1 and string 2, and the index of string 1 and string 2 is calculated, noted by I, and it is initialized to 0. From 0 it starts. Okay, then taking string 1 and string 2, we have to compare character by character. Okay, first string, if in the first string null character will appear first, and in the second string again more characters are there, then second string is greater than first string. If reverse thing happens, then string 2 is greater than string 1. And if after equal characters we get null character in string 1 and string 2, then both strings are equal. Then return 0 stops the program. Here in concatenation, we have to input two strings here. Okay, for string 1's indexes value will be I, string 2 indexes value will be J. Then we go on taking string in consideration string 1 characters. When we reach null, and then null character is replaced by the first character of string 2, and then we have to increment this index value of the string 1 is incremented like that up to null character appears in the string 2. We have to repeat this process. After that null character will be placed. Then in the string 1, string 2 is concatenated. Okay, now let us see the string length calculating. We have to input a string, and strings index values will be noted by I, and it starts from 0 value. We have to count the characters one by one with increasing values of I, and when we reach the null character, we have to stop that. And the before null character, what is the count we have counted is nothing but the string length. Okay, now let us execute it. First, I have double clicked on dev C++ and opened a new file and named it as I and saved as i.c. Now let us execute, compile and run. Now for finding string length, press 1, give one string here. Asad I am giving. String length is 4 here. Okay. Now let us move for second option, second case. Execute. Now let us go for a string comparison. Give 2 here. Give first string as a second string on first string is greater than second string. Okay. Now let us see result for second string is greater than first string. Compile and run. First string with you Anna, second string. Here we have to give 2. Sorry, not name. Then Anna, first string, second string, asset. String 2 is greater than string 1. Okay, now let us go for equal. Second choice. Here string 1 is greater than string 2. Now let us move for another case. Sorry. Both strings are equal. Same. Okay, now move for string concatenation. Result is Asadana. Okay, now let us move for tracing. Now let us see string length tracing. String length here, tracing of string length. First we have to enter a string. Asad I have entered, and the index value of the characters of Asad are read by I and initialized to 0 here. First value of I is 0 here, like this. A of 0 is equal to A of 1 is equal to S, A of 2 is equal to A of 3 is equal to D, and A of 5 is equal to null character, because strings always terminate with null character. So before coming to null character, what we have to do? We have to do counting of characters. So 1, 2, 3, 4 characters are there before null character. So string length is 4. Okay. Now let us see string comparison. Case 1, string 1 is greater than string 2. Okay. First string we have to enter. I have entered here Asad, and second string I have entered as Anna, and I is equal to 0 here. Both the characters indexes are indicated by I here. Okay. We compare this A of 0 here, A of 0 is A here, character is there, and here S, A of 2 here N, A of 1 N, here A of A is A, A of 0 is A, and here A of 0 is A. Okay. Then A of 1 is S here. A of 1 is N here. A of 2 is A here. A of 2 is A here. A of 3 is D here, but here A of 3 is null character. So this string is terminated soon compared to string 1. Okay, so the again when second string reaches null character, one character will be there in that position in the second string. So string 1 is greater than string 2. Now let us see second case. String 1 is lesser than string 2. First string I have entered Anna, and second string I have entered Asad here. Similarly, we have to compare. Its index values are indicated by I and initialized to 0. First value of both the string indexes are initialized to 0. Okay. Next, we have to compare again. E of 0 is A, E of 0 is A, E of 1 is N, E of 1 is S. E of 2 is A, E of 2 is A here. A of 3 is null character in the first string, but here still one character is there. A of 3 is equal to D here. So this is the first string is shorter than second string. So here string 2 is greater than string 1. For equal string, enter the first string Asad. I have entered here also. We enter Asad. Okay. Here compare the A of 0 A of 1 S, A of 2 A of 3 D, A of 4 null character. So these two strings are equal. String 1 is equal to string 2. Okay. Now str1 is equal to str2 here. Now let us move for string concatenation. First we have to enter a string here. String first I have entered Asad. String second I have entered Anna. Okay, and the index values of first string is read by I and initialized to 0. It starts, index values start from 0. Second string's indexes are indicated by J and it is also initialized to 0. First value of index in the second string is also 0 here. See here, first I index values are indicated by I here. A of 0 is A, A of 1 is S, A of 2 is A of 3 is D, A of 4 is null character. Here second string like that, A of 0 A of 1 N, A of 2 A of 3 is equal to null character. Then we see here by incrementing the values of I, here A, S, D, A, S, A, D, A is there. Fifth character, fifth index value is here null character. Then we replace this null character by this one. We continue this one fifth index by replacing this 0 by first character of first string. Second string. We replace A here. Then it becomes a sa da. Okay, then again by incrementing the I value we find that null character is there, so it replaces this A of I also by N. Okay, then null character. Again, when we reach null character by increasing the value of I by 1, null character will appear. Again, this we will replace by this one. Mm, A. Okay, second string is Anna, no, that's why. See here. Again, A of 7 becomes a null character. When we reach a null character in this first string, by incrementing the I value, we go on replacing null characters by incrementing the J value. Okay, A of 0, first we have J of A of J value, A of string string 2. In string 2, this is A of 0, A of 1, A of 2. Okay. These second strings indexes are read by j. We go on incrementing the j value and incrementing the I value and go on replacing the null character of the first string with the character of the second string. So this is appended and at the last null character will be placed. So the resultant string will be str1 is equal to asadana, that is second string is appended to the end of first string. This is nothing but string concatenation. Okay, I hope you have understood. Thank you. See you once. Okay, this is the program for that. Okay, I hope you understood. Thanks.